Lately, I've been giving you stories about the executions in Florida, but today I am going to throw you a curveball. Speaking of curveballs, did you see that Dodgers game last night? Anyway, we are taking it back to 2002. This is the story of one of the most infamous female serial killers in American history, Aileen Wuornos. Aileen was born on February 29, 1956 in Rochester, Michigan. Her early life was full of hardship. She was abandoned and suffered abuse from a very young age. Her father was absent and her mother struggled with addiction. By her teens, she had run away from home. She lived on the streets and became involved in sex work just to survive. People who knew her described her as troubled, angry, and constantly on edge. Between 1989 and 1990, Aileen, who was 33 to 34 years old at the time, killed 7 men along highways in Florida. She later told investigators the killings were in self-defense. She claimed the men had tried to assault her while she was working. Police linked her to the murders through eyewitness accounts and physical evidence. Investigators noticed a pattern in the victims. All men who picked her up along isolated roads, which helped track her down. She was arrested in January 1991 and confessed to the 7 killings, giving chilling details of how each encounter ended in violence. The trial shocked the public. Witnesses described her as cold and calculating, yet clearly affected by a traumatic past. Psychologists examined her history of abuse and mental health struggles. Some argued these factors partially explained her actions. Others focused on the brutality of the murders. The court found her guilty of 6 of the murders and sentenced her to death. She spent the rest of her life on death row at Florida State Prison, appearing in interviews and documentaries that fascinated and horrified viewers. Her case sparked debates across the country about mental health, female criminals, and the death penalty. Some experts argued her abusive childhood contributed to her actions. Others said the victims deserved justice regardless of her past. Aileen remained a controversial figure until her death, with many still questioning how much her trauma shaped her actions. On October 9, 2002, she was executed by lethal injection at Florida State Prison. She was 46 years old. Aileen Wuornos' story continues to captivate and horrify. It is a dark reminder of the impact of trauma and the extremes of human behavior. According to criminal justice experts, her case remains one of the most chilling and discussed in modern American criminal history.